Hi, Teruvan Sarnai. Today I am going to talk about something that I think is very important for everyone to know. How do we get happy by letting things go? Or how do we achieve the ultimate happiness by letting everything go? So for you to understand that, you need to understand how you become happy by letting things go. So let's look at a few things. Let's look at the first thing is we need to understand how we become worried, or what worries us, what makes us stressed. Okay, there are three things: raga, dvesha and moha. So raga is attachment, and dvesha are the hatreds, and moha are the delusions. So when you have these three, that will make you worry. When you attach to something, you're scared. Okay? You are worried. You don't want to lose it. You don't want to miss it. So that gives you a worry. So if you have any hatred, that is a result of a raga. That's because you're attached to something. That's what gave you the dvesha. So that's something that will make you worry. And the third factor is delusions. So delusions are to do with either raga, it's raga moha, or dvesha moha. So that's how it becomes, that's how it happens. So let's try to understand how to be happy. So how do you normally become happy? A normal person who has not comprehended Dhamma becomes happy by the five factors: chakku, sota, ghana, jivha, kaya. So those are the five factors: the eye, the ears, the nose, mouth, and the body. So you take in from the eyes, you take the sight, the pictures in, the hearing from the ear, and then from the nose, the smell, from the mouth, the taste, and from the body, the touch. So taking these, you become happy. You crave for something. What happens is you create a craving for yourself. And then you think, oh, if I get this, I become happy. So before, you didn't have a craving, you weren't worried. Now when you create a craving, you start worrying. Now when you get rid of the worry, you become happy. So that is how you become happy with anything. You eat something and you become happy. But do you become happy eating anything? No. You only become happy if you ate something that you loved or that you liked. If you smell something you like, you become happy. You're not going to be happy if you smell something that you don't like. Similarly, you touch something that you like, you become happy. So that like is something you create in your mind. So once you create it, it's a craving, it's a worry that you created yourself. It's nothing that was created from outside. So now you need to fulfill in order to get rid of the worry. So that is how you become happy. When you get rid of the worry is when you become happy. So you have actually, you have done is you have created a worry in your mind. Now you're saying, I'm really happy seeing my son. But because you are craving to see your son, and once the craving is gone is when you're happy. So that is something that you need to understand. That is something you need to know. So how do you become really happy? Because what happens is when you don't have a craving, you don't have a worry. So imagine you don't have any worries. That's when you are happy. That's when you are actually happy. That's when you have the ultimate happiness. You're not attached to anything. You're not worrying about anything. You don't have hatred about anything. So you've let everything go. Once you let everything go from your mind, that's something you need to understand. It's from your mind. You can't let anything go from your body, because you can't attach with anything else other than the mind. So you can only detach from the mind as well. So that's something that you need to know. So once you detach from everything, you have actually detached from the worries, not a thing. You think you're attached to things around you, but actually you have attached to the worries. The more attachments you have, the more worries you have. You have 10 cars, you have 10 worries. You have 10 houses, you have 10 worries. But the person who has one house has only one worry. Well, he has a lot to worry about the house itself, but it's less than the person who has 10 houses. Similarly, there are more worries associated with the house, but as an example, you can think that way. So that's something that you need to understand, and that's very important to understand. When you let things go one by one, imagine you don't have a son. Do you have a worry to do with a son? No. You don't have a cat in the house. Imagine you don't have a cat. Do you have anything to do with a cat to worry? No. But you have a dog. You have worries to do with a dog. Imagine you have a child. You have a parent. Okay? And it's to do with the attachment from your mind. If you're not attached, even if you have something, then you're not worrying, because there's nothing to worry about. So what matters is your attachment with your mind. So try to let them go. It's not letting the responsibilities go. You need to understand that as well. As a parent, or as a son, as a daughter, as a human, you have responsibilities. It's not letting the responsibilities go. It's letting the attachments go. You do your responsibilities, but have minimum attachments. I hope you understood. Please comment below. If you have any questions, ask, and then I will get back to you. I'll try to answer. I'll try to reply to every question you ask. If you think this is useful, please share. And if you think this channel helps you or will help your friends or your family, please share and subscribe and like this video. Thank you. Therwan Sarnai.